Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. And I thought today we would discuss foot pads. We've done head gusset. The other thing that you need to make sure that fits accurately are your foot pads. But just a reminder, if you want to be sent a message when I am live, there are little, when I share this, there will be 3 little dots at the top of the feed. If you hover over those and click send notifications, you'll get sent notifications and you won't miss any. So let's talk about foot pads. So again, I'm just using my basic Brian pattern because that's the easiest one to demonstrate. And here's a really basic bear. So here's a really good, simple, basic bear. So the other measurements that you need to have accurately is your foot pads. So the part that sits into the bottom of your leg. So how do we do that? How do we make that? So you can do it both. There are 2 ways that you can do it. One of the ways is to draw a foot pad shape that you like, and then make this measurement the same as 1/2 of that. But one of the easiest ways when you're starting out is to actually draw your leg like I have here, and then measure from the tip of the foot to the other side of the leg. So that measurement there, let's just say that measurement, for argument's sake, I'm just going to draw a little line down here and I will show you. We're going to say that measurement is, let's say 5 centimetres, because that is easy to do. So from the tip of the toe to the heel is 5 centimetres. Hi Gisette, good morning. I've just dropped my foot pad. So what we need is for the foot pad to fit in there, but not the whole foot pad, just half, because it's the same on both sides. For a plain, simple foot pad. There are a multitude of fancy smancy foot pads we can make, and I can talk about those later, but for this purpose, we just are going to make sure, let's try and hold that up there, that the foot pad from this point to this point is the same measurement as this point to this point. So let's say it's 5 centimetres. So this measurement we need to be 5 centimetres as well. And of course, it's the same for a basic foot pad. So, that was a rough drawing. This measurement also needs to be 5 centimetres. Hopefully that makes sense. And again, the flexible ruler that Joe Bry was talking about is very, very helpful. I will often, again, just use a pipe cleaner to measure the bottom of the foot and then bend it around a flat shape. And I often do it on a piece of folded card because then I know when I cut it out, they're the same both sides. So I hope that actually makes sense. But yeah, that measurement needs to be the same. But you can go in the reverse as well. So I have had bears where I thought, I'd really like them to have a heart shape or a foot like I'm working on a little Elliot, and Elliot's foot is sort of more that kind of a shape at the sides. And so you can actually do it in the reverse. So doing an odd foot shape, you just need to make sure from there to there, if that is 5 centimetres, of course, the bottom of your foot also needs to be 5 centimetres for it to fit in there accurately. So you can do it in the reverse. So you can actually design your foot pad. I would recommend if you're just starting out, just keep it simple. Just do a basic foot pad. You can alter later. But I even have done heart-shaped foot pads as well. And again, just making sure that it's the same measurement as the bottom of the foot. So sometimes I will do it in the reverse. Sometimes I want a fancy foot pad. So I just make sure that measurement is the same as the bottom of my leg. So you can do it in the reverse if you want to. Again, it's just my method. It's just the way my brain functions. Remembering I am a bit ADHD and dyslexic and all those lovely things that I have going on in my head. That people criticise me about, but these are just the methods that I use to design a little bear. So yeah, that's just a basic one. It means once you've done that and you've got your foot pads working and the other measurements working, because you also have your paw pads, which also need to be accurate as well. and I will talk about those another day. Once you've got all those accurate, you can enlarge the pattern, you can shrink the pattern, you can do all sorts of things to that pattern. And it's a good way to get your, like I've got about 70 patterns now, but it is a good way to get yourself started, to have a whole range of little patterns. And then you can alter, once you're really confident with them, then you can start to alter all of your patterns and break them down. And I've got a bear that I made where I've done denim jeans and furry feet and whatever. Once you are happy with that pattern, you can alter it all sorts of ways. Hi Cheryl, good morning. Hope you're having a good day. So hopefully that's helpful. If you have any questions, never hesitate to ask. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. I am working on, at the moment, and I will share him tomorrow, a little miniature Elliot. So it's one of my patterns that I have, that is normally a 45 centimetre bear, and I have shrunk it down to about 15 centimetres, and he has this unusual foot pad, so and a split head gusset. So I will share that with you and talk about that as well tomorrow, hopefully. So hopefully you have an awesome day. If you have any questions, don't forget to comment underneath and I can answer those. And again, if you want to get notifications, just touch those 3 dots at the top of the screen once I've shared this, and you'll be able to ask for notification. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you are staying safe and always be kind to each other.